Morning. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that virtual background. Yeah, there we are. Morning, one person. Well, camera off while I'm smoking. Guests don't have to, but I think it's something I'm going to do because of the terms and conditions. Fucking a-holes. YouTube fucking clamping down on everybody. Well, let's get this microphone sorted. Yeah, get the mic sorted. Everything in this place. Wait for a few people to come in before I start my confessional. Oh, smoking on camera again. I don't think it really makes any difference to me. Unless someone, complains. I think it's going to be sort of down that route with YouTube, I think. With the smoking tobacco on screen. A bit fucking weird if you ask me. So I know we all like our freedoms and stuff, but the Meta group are slowly taking them away. You know, with Facebook and YouTube and Insta and whatnot. Morning, Shell. Nice cup of Amsterdam tea. I should have one of my Amsterdam hats on, really, but never mind. Seeing as I've banned myself from smoking on camera, which I'm doing again. Morning, Jennifer. Morning, Shell. No, Shell, I've got a couple of deliveries coming. I'm still waiting for a banjola, which is a banjo with a guitar neck on it. So someone needs to be in, and my missus has got a hospital appointment, so she's on dialysis at the moment. Then she'll go. They'll send her transport to go to Cardiff. So at some point, well, about an hour when she finishes her machine, I'll probably mute myself off for 5-10 minutes while I swap devices. If I keep the live going, I'll just swap devices because my missus is going to be in here getting ready to go for the hospital and whatnot. Well, I should say down the other end of the living room. I'm in the fucking dining room end. Oh, fucking hell, Shell. I was on with Flavors, and Ledge came on and said that Mac was whinging or crying about my videos on the cesspit, so I jumped off Flavors and went over to the cesspit and just said to Mac, look, there's no malice. You know, my videos are just funny. It's like humorous. There's never any fucking malintention, you know what I mean? So I told him I'd put him private, and he disappeared. Big up to him. And then came back and was arguing with Benji, so I started whistling over the top of it, and Film Boy kicked me. So I don't know why. He must muted himself for a while, so because Mac was crying, he must have gone and had a look at my videos, which they're now private. I've still got them on my channel. They're just unlisted. Load of comments flew in then. Big up Ice Chain. Big up Tim. Morning, people. Morning, Snowy. Morning, Mishi. Morning, Emily. Morning again, boss. Morning, Mr. Guess Who. Not seen you for a while. I saw you in the chat the other day. Archie Shufflins, I think maybe it was. Big up Ice Spanner. Yeah, so like I was saying, I was booted off Cesspit. Don't know why, for whistling, I suppose. And I went straight over into my own channel, put my legendary Mac Short and Mac Attack video to unlisted. So just for Mac. And then I went back over to Flavors and Mac was on there. So I told him that I'd put them unlisted or private, whatever. Morning, Sky. Yeah, if they triggered him that much, then I'm quite prepared to take it down. No, I didn't see that, boss. I missed that. I did see Flynn Boy's short about it this morning. Morning, Emery. Yeah, so yeah, I like the legendary Mac. I think he's funny. So because I like him, because I think he's funny, you know, I put the videos to the back. You know what I mean? I didn't see that either, boss. I missed that. I was yeah, someone was on about smoking on camera. It's either been introduced or they're going to introduce it. They don't like people smoking even backy or anything on camera anymore. You know, I always smoke on camera. You know what I mean? Fucking don't care really. But you know, if I get a warning for it or something, and I'm gonna have to watch myself, like. No, I didn't, Snowy. I forgot. My missus wanted to go out for some fresh air and food, so I fucking completely forgot about it. And of course, then I was bouncing around a couple of channels. Then last night, obviously, I was on Flavors, having a chill with Flavors and that. Then I jumped over to the cesspit and went on. And I wouldn't usually. I've only just started watching the cesspit again, and I wouldn't usually jump on the panel, but I thought, you know, I got a big up, boss. Yeah, I just wanted to jump on and, you know, say to Mac that it's not, you know, my sort of edited parody videos or whatever you want to call them. They're not malicious, and I don't want to be classed as sort of trolling. And I think I haven't seen the cesspit from last night, and I looked on the channel and it's not there. So I don't know. Oh, you must have taken it down because the master's fucking butt flash, did he? Or the doc's in. No worries, Shell. Morning, Sparky. I've don't think I've ever been blocked anywhere, Shell, to be honest. But I did get booted last night for whistling when Mac and Benji were arguing. Morning, 333. Yeah, I've only just realised that when Boss said about Masters flashing. I saw the I did see Film Boy short this morning. Oh well, Spark. He wasn't planning on doing a live this morning, but I thought I'd just do a little confessional and just say I don't know if Mac's going to see it. He might see it back. I don't know if he subbed to me or not, but morning, Jay-Z. I wouldn't usually go on the pit, and I just jumped on to tell him it's not malicious, and if he's that offended that he's going to go on and have a big debate about it with Andrew and that on the cesspit, then I must have touched a nerve, Big up, Bear. Morning, fella. Shell, you must be unleashing unleashing on some people, and they don't like it. Morning, Jerry. Shell, you got a good teacher there. Well, I'm off again. Look, there's plenty of trolls on YouTube, and some of them are pretty mediocre, to be honest, and poor. Really, really poor. They got it's not intelligent trolling or anything. So you are learning from a master there. Gotta be honest. I'm starring all the links in the chat. If you're not subbed, smash it and sub people up. That's what we're all about. Sharing the love, confessing your sins. Forgive me, Lord Baphomet, for I have sinned. I committed humour against the legendary Mac, which was hurty. I made him cry a little bit. So I took the videos down. I hope I'm forgiven. Until the next video when Mac has another meltdown, and I'll clip it. Thank you. Big up the Mac. I haven't actually watched Masters lives or anything of Masters apart from when he's on. Morning, Mr. M. Apart from when he's on other channels, and to be fair, and this isn't being like horrible or anything, I can't stick the that bump diddy bump stuff. It's not my bag. I like dance music. I like jungle. I like fucking drum and bass. I like all electro, all the old school. I play it, all the hip hop. But that fairground music, I can't listen to it. That modern dance that all the hip kids are listening to, I can't fucking listen to it. You haven't been causing trouble in flavors, have you, Shell? Bit slow on the old comments than usual this morning. No, last couple of lives, including this one, I'm really, really sort of refraining and holding back from playing any music. So I keep getting copyright claims. I'm leaving them up, now rather than taking them down. But so it can just be a pain in the ass sometimes. Fucking, and of course YouTube are. Hello YouTube, I know you're watching me. YouTube monitor everything I do, so all right behind on the chat. The Yeah, right behind on the chat. I just went into the chat on. Well, I've got YouTube open next to me if I need to do anything in YouTube real time. Oh yeah, boss. Fucking hell, man. I'm not. I don't get triggered like that. You know what I mean? I've had trolls try and trigger me, and they can't. It doesn't work. But I obviously, morning Slim. I've obviously touched a nerve with Mac, and he's a bit sensitive. So I just hid him. That's it. You know, I do like the legendary Mac. I think he's funny. I can't see Raver Lindsay. Is she in? Morning, Mr. M. I think I said that. Yeah, nice one, Mr. Guess Who. A little bit behind on the chats. I'm pinning as I go because I'm talking poo, really. My confessional. Like I said, I'm not in the business of being hurty. But I did find it amusing. I found it amusing enough to jump off flavors and go over to the cesspit. I just added a couple of mods. Shell, no spanner wielding unless it's absolutely necessary. Yeah, I've caught up with the chat now. Whoopsie. Crazy behavior, guys. Crazy behavior. Camera off a minute. Gonna get myself in trouble. Smoking on camera. Yeah, she's not bad at Mishi at the moment. Thanks for asking. I do say that people were asking after her. Like I said, she's on her machine now. Probably got about half an hour left, and then she's got to get ready for hospital appointment. So I will go mute and turn the camera off while I swap devices. I'll swap from my desktop where I am now. I'll go out the back and put my laptop on, so I can carry on the live stream if there's people on panel or whatever. If there's not, I might just shut it down as a short one and do my confessional and my apologies to Mac. You fucking sissy. Sissy! Sorry, I had to do that. What have I got Chuck Shell's way, Jay? She's had a spanner. I just hope she doesn't start whacking people around the head with it. A 10 mil, yeah, fucking right. I love Max Dog. Max Dog is the best wingman on YouTube. Fucking full stop. Yeah, this is unless she's just waiting and got to meet a certain criteria. Big up, Shab. Big up, Tim. I trust you over Spanner. She's Lady Roadkill. Nightmare Slim. Nightmare. I've got all my main stuff is all boxed and it has been for about a fucking year. I'm just waiting, like I said, to get this place in my name and it'll be on the market and I'll be fucking moving then because it's way too big for me and my missus. Fucking hell, man. And if I wanted to stay and rent out all the units, then I'd have to fucking plow more money than I've got into it. And I'm not into fucking borrowing money to fix a property. Fuck that. Yeah, I already had a Rogue one, didn't I? Once already. It is what it is. You know, if I have to go through unblocking everybody or whatever, only take me half hour to do it. Cold tea. Sorry about that. Just had my brother just came through. That's all with the dogs. So I had to make a fuss of the dogs. No worries, Shell. Cheers for coming in. Yeah, boss. I dished out a few at the start, and someone came back in and removed all my mods and whatever. So never mind. I did learn something the other day, and that's not to leave your live chat replay on. So that's gone from my replays. There'll be no live chat replay on. I have to make camera off while I'm making a fucking smoke now. Morning, Talena. Big up, Tim. Morning, Smithers. Morning, Juvix. Yeah, all this fucking turning the camera off while I'm making a smoke thing, I'm going to have to get used to. The same as putting my fucking banners up and shit. Well, there is something I'm going to have to do in a minute for one last time before I remove the video from my StreamYard. Yeah, just had an influx of people. Nice. Morning, Paraleads. Just making a smoke in a minute. I shall star all the links as they come past on my chat. Share the links and share the love and all that stuff. It's all good. Don't cost anything. Only costs the mods a second of their time to copy paste link. Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, I don't read the terms and conditions, boss, to be honest, and I know they don't like certain fucking things now, and it's more and more and more every day. Like I said, I watch because I like fishing. I watch fishing channels, and people don't even show cleaning fucking fish to cook anymore because fucking YouTube will strike your fucking channel or remove your video for it. Big up the Bants. Morning, Banter. Yeah, not bad, Talena. The 14-year-old is slowing right down now. But yeah, other than that, yeah, good. Morning, Nutter. Yeah, I was saying the 14-year-old Talena, she's slowing right down now. Fucking had a couple of smaller walks yesterday, but the day before I had a couple of slightly longer walks than she's used to, and she suffered for it in the evening. She was knackered. She wouldn't move. I'm gonna have to go back up in the chat. I've just pinned Julian's, but I'm not subbed, so there we go. We do that in a minute. Hope it doesn't fuck with my stream, because sometimes don't like me opening the extra window. I've done that. That's all right. pinning all these any links that come up on the screen are being starred, not pinned, starred. So they'll be around the top of the chat somewhere. I'm not showing us live on your YouTube, Jay. I'm a bit behind on the old chat, sorry. Thank you, Mishi. Big house with us. Mishi, they're just in a box drying. Every year I do it and just end up like just giving them to somebody. Like my mate I bumped into the other day on my live, he was just off out looking. And you know, people like him I'll give them to. Yeah, no worries, Bear. Morning, Hammers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this one last time. So last time it will be on my channel, I think. Maybe not. Who knows?
Please take heed with this warning from the legendary Mac. He's a savage animal who should not be underestimated.
I will rip your fucking throat out, you stupid inbreeded little fucking bastard. Nazi, you get me? You get me? Nazi.
That's the last time that'll be on my channel. I might keep it loaded to StreamYard, but it's not that bad, is it? You know. Yeah, that's I was on about this morning that they're about unlisting 2 videos on my channel because Mac was a bit hurt by them. So I unlisted them or list them private, whatever you do. But that little one's on my StreamYard. That's one of my warning videos for if people are being naughty in the chat or something. I only saw a bit of it. I was on Flavors, Bear, and Legend came over and said that Mac was on there. Legend's words were, Mac's on the cesspit crying about your videos. So I went over to the cesspit and jumped on and said, oh, you know, if they're that offensive to you, I'll private them, whatever. And then I got booted off. So big up, Aldi. Yeah, I mean, I missed that as well. I should keep that little video really and figure out how to play it as a screen. I haven't got a clue how to, you know, when people are on panels and they can play a video in their screen, I haven't got a fucking clue how to do that. I know how to share another screen or share a video file, but Big up the boss. Matt couldn't intimidate a fucking mouse. That's what I find him so amusing. Oh, I'm off again now. Camera. In fact, instead of doing a camera, I'll which one should we put up? Oh, there we go. We'll go for a happy one for a minute while I'm smoking. Because YouTube are being twats, so. Yeah, I saw that on Nutters this morning. Happy birthday, Smithers. Big up, boss. Oh, it's all giggles. That's why I went over on the cesspit. I wouldn't usually go on the cesspit, like I said, but I thought I've got to say something to Mac, you know. Oh dear. That's not like Phil to play up, is it? He's usually so quiet and yeah, doesn't say a lot, does he, Phil? Crazy behavior.
Oh dear, it seems that we have a complete fucking reject backstage trying to disrupt the stream. What do we do with the cock gobbling, cat kicking, mummy dependent virgin whose only enjoyment in life is masturbating to old Littlewoods catalogs? Ha, 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 fucking bus wanker.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think I might have to change up my videos, make a couple of new ones, and ditch a few of the other yellow cards and warning videos for trolls. Not that I get along, it's usually pretty fucking chill, to be honest. Big up Mr. Guffpuff. That's my favourite go-to Sparky, that is. I've always been a massive fan of beans on toast. And I've got to remember to fucking turn my camera off when I'm smoking. Habit. Got to get used to it, I suppose. But I suppose if it's behind my hand, then I could be smoking a vape, couldn't I? Yeah, fucking weird one for me this morning. Fucking stayed up a bit later last night. 6 o'clock I woke up instead of 3. So I missed all the late night shenanigans, if there was any. I'll have to have a look what's been clipped by Robert Gamer. But like I said, probably, I don't know, what's the time? Probably in about 20 minutes. I'll have to shut my camera off and mute myself to swap devices. So, we've got a guest. Morning, Atta.
How you doing?
Good, mate. Good.
Hang on 2 seconds. Is that better?
Yeah, it's all right.
Good. How you doing, matey?
Yeah, I'm good. I just thought I'd come on and I wasn't planning on doing a live this morning, but I just thought I'd come on for a giggle and, you know, just do a bit of a confessional for legendary Mac.
So I'd have left that up, man. It's only a joke, yeah. It's only a crack.
Yeah, that one's on my StreamYard as just like I use little videos just to break up. You know, if people are showing off in the chat, I'll give them a yellow card before I give them 5 minutes or something, which doesn't happen very often. But yeah, there's a short on my channel. It's hidden now, but there's a short on my channel of Mac, which is similar to the one on here. And I did make a video of about 3 minutes long, maybe, a music video, and it's legendary Mac, Film Boy, and Benji, but mostly legendary Mac. And I've superimposed Shrek's face over legendary Mac, Napoleon Dynamite over Film Boy, and some toothless little dog over Benji. And Mac's the only one that's taken offense to it. So, and it's not even that bad, to be honest.
Remind me never to piss you off. I'll end up as fucking Shrek.
I only really do. Yeah, I only really do people when they like have a bit of a meltdown, and it's never malicious. It's always just in jest. You know what I mean? It's you know, I don't make. Yeah, I don't really do malicious videos. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I make videos of fish.
Yeah,
I'm having a sneaky one in the sheds on.
Yeah, my brother should do something like that because he's got cameras and GoPros and whatnot, and he's got a tank with some little I think they're toads, like South American toads. But they're only little things.
African clawed toads that might be if they're underwater.
No, they're pick up the Mac. No, they're he's got like under he's got a special tank from, and in the bottom of the tank you put a tray of water and it gets warmed up to humidify the tank to the right humidity. So he's got moss and all sorts growing in there with these frogs. But he's also got a tank which he's let go sort of natural, and he'll scoop some of the weed and that out. But he's got all sorts breeding in there, and and he's gone for sort of a really natural sort of
like a river thing.
You know what I mean? It's got a light in it, but it's got a good covering of weed, and it's interesting. You can really see what the fish get up to underneath. The weed, and they, there's all sort of oxygenating plants and.
I tried plants, I just couldn't do it. But it wasn't too complicated. I always have my hands in the tank and moving things about and that and rescaping it, and it just ends up looking cack. They never get rooted properly.
Yeah. He's got another tank that is all like yours, all clean and as it should be, and then he's got one that he's let go, pretty natural with plants that he's picked up from the pet shop or the aquatic centre or whatever.
Definitely raining in Middlesbrough.
Yeah, it's raining here now in South Wales. It wasn't earlier.
Oh.
When I took the dogs out, it is now.
Like I say, I've only ever been to Wales. I went to Tenby for an holiday, but I did spend 10 days with the Swansea rugby team in 96, I believe, 96 or 95. They kidnapped me from Salou. I was in Salou. I met them in a bar late at night. There was about 16, 17 lads all singing these songs, Ryle, Swansea and all this stuff. I'm by myself in the corner. I start giving it, we're Bora till we die. Next thing, they were carrying me about for 10 days, throwing me in fucking swimming pools and all sorts, and we're all mental.
Rugby tours are nuts.
I was the official mascot for 10 days. I did go back to my own hotel for about fucking 6 days. They wouldn't let me.
Yeah, it's like that. We went on, like, it was only a 4-day tour or something to Amsterdam as a rugby team. And I'm not a drinker, you know what I mean? There's like 3 or 4 of us that aren't real drinkers. So like the 4 of us just disappeared for the 4 days. And the rest of the team, because they were just out for a drink and not really smokers, and they were having a smoke as well, getting in all sorts of trouble. You know what I mean? In the red light area, and the 4 of us, turned up last day to come back, fresh as a daisy, no hangovers, no trouble, no scrapes and bruises, and the rest of them, God knows what they're up to.
What amazed me, they all had like teeth missing, cauliflower ears, fucking broken noses. It sounded like a schoolboy choir. So you Lord, yes. How do you sound like good singers? I'm singing in my gruff voice. Yeah, they taught me how. Oh, fluffy sheep are wonderful. They taught me how to sing that. Turned me into Jack.
Yeah, there's loads of rugby songs.
Yep. Oh, mental people, definitely. Something wrong with them, man.
Oh, it definitely is.
Like they must have looked a bit funny, like, because every one of them was at least 6 foot, and I'm tiny little blokey on the shoulders. Go, come on, big up Wales. I'm Welsh. But after 40 pints, I'm whatever country they tell me I am.
Yeah, that's right. That is. So, any plans for the day?
Pissing down. I was supposed to be going to Gisborne Castle with taking our rights back and his missus, but it's proper tanked down, and I'm waiting for some delivery. I don't even know what the delivery is, but
yeah, I went out yesterday morning to film a sunrise and whatnot, and I drove up the mountain, got up there, and it was a whiteout. Cloud was down, fucking blowing about 40 miles an hour. Yeah, I was gonna go out looking for mushrooms. I went out yesterday afternoon, but I didn't film anything. I just took the dogs for a little walk.
Okay, won't be no filming today. Well, I don't know. I've got a video because I've got to clean up my stick insect tank. So I thought I might as well video it. What I usually do is get a massive white sheet, put it on the floor, then put the tank at one side and take the leaves out, so I can see all the little stick insects when they fall off.
Yeah.
But last time I'd done it, I think it was about 60, and so there'll be more now.
Yeah, I remember as a kid we had stick insects, and they reproduce like crazy, don't they? And they we ended up finding them up on curtains, and they just escaped from where we had them. They'd be all over the house, like.
That's the same as us. Mrs. Nutter was like, my orchid's getting hit by something in the kitchen. I was like, I don't know, something might have flew in. Looked on the orchid, there's 2 stick insects. They've got from the front room to the kitchen. And that, like an orchid leaf plant. Well, just that one leaf, near enough.
Yeah,
but I don't know how did they get out? There's no little holes big enough for even a baby. How did they get out?
Probably because they're so skinny, they can probably squeeze, can't they? And when they're tiny, like.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times what happens is when I put a some new privet in, they flick out. Because I feed them through the top of the water. I just put water through the top of it. Spray them with water.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend. I'd recommend them. They're all right stick insects if you get one. Don't get two, because then you're going to have 40.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sort
Same
of giving up
them
on
land
the pets.
snails. Yeah, I don't want no more pets. I said to Mrs. No, there's no more pets. No.
I have been toying with the idea of getting another dog, but mine are both elderly, so it wouldn't really be fair. For
But
me to have a puppy.
is it fair on you as well? I mean, if you're 35, you'll be 55 by the time the dog disappears. You know what I mean? The dog lasts 20 years. So I was saying to my mate, he's 47, same age as me. He got a baby, well, a puppy Malamute. I was like, are you daft? If it lasts 20 years, you're going to be 67. That dog's still going to need walk.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, mine are elderly, and I did say to the missus the other week, you know, when the dogs are gone, maybe get a cat. We're not really cat people. I like cats. I like other people's cats, but we've never really been cat people. But they're easier to keep. You know, because we can only ever go away for a couple of days. Cats are so much easier to keep and put in a cattery. I don't like putting my dogs in kennels, and I'm a bit funny about who I leave them with. You know,
we don't need a puppy cattery as long as we're only going away for at the max we've been 3 days. But so far, all we do is we leave the little pantry window open where no scroats or burglars can get through anyway, and we put like the food out. Papa Dom got in the house, ate the ball, and out. They don't eat it all like dogs. They just eat a lot, wouldn't they?
Yeah, dog would.
But if you've got a cat.
Yeah, I've known people that have used the auto feeders in the past for like up to 5 days, and it's fine. Like, you know, they've not had any problems.
Papa Dom has a big dispenser thing now. We didn't have it when we went away, but now I think that holds about 3 days worth of food in.
Yeah,
and another one holds same with water. She'd be fine. She doesn't go messing in the house. Every now and then she cuts a fair ball up, but she doesn't have a cat litter tray now. She goes out.
Yeah.
I've just threw a rat over the fence that she got. If I'd known I was coming up on the stage, but you showed you.
Oh no.
Oh, she's always bringing rats back. I'm glad of it. It means there's not that many rats about.
Yeah. Yeah, my dogs used to have them up my allotment, but I've neglected my allotment this year since a fox slaughtered all my chickens. I didn't grow any veg or anything this year at all. Last year I did a load, but this year I just haven't bothered.
Last year we did potatoes and onions. The potatoes were tiny, and the onions we couldn't use them, to be honest. You can't use that many onions. Many.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Last year I gave away bags and bags of onions, tomatoes. Kept most of the tomatoes, cucumbers, and all stuff like that. Chilies for myself.
I'll give up.
Yeah, I was giving taters away and onions away and shallots.
Did you see my lights class in it? Who needs expensive materials and all that, man? I've got a fish tank light, and that's job done.
Yeah. What to try and
I've just bought. I'm not allowed to use one of them for Christmas. I'm gutted.
Want to try and blag yourself if you can some the silver foam boards of insulation. If you know anyone in the building trade who's removing any, fucking grab hold of it and stick it to your walls and ceiling.
I think I've got some in a garage over there. They're not my garage. I say they're my garages. There's about 6 garages over there. They belong to the shops. It's not mine at all. Yeah. But I just say to them, open these garages. What's in there? I'm getting a Costa. Remember the Costa coffee signs that turned in the wind?
Yeah.
I'm getting one of them next week, I think. Don't know where I'm putting it, like. I'm getting
it's worth
one.
having and putting away.
Yeah, so I said, what I'll do is I'll put it in the shed, and then like when we have barbecue and stuff like that, I'll put it out then. Just like a bit of a decoration.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get all the barbers poles been there for about 50 years at least. but he daren't touch it because it's still rigged up. It's only got a lab. No, like it's rigged up the old-fashioned style where there is no neutral, so he daren't touch it.
Yeah, 2-wire jobby. Yeah.
I told him I'll take it down and I'll probably get a little shot.
Yeah, they're worth a bit of money, aren't they? Them old barber poles.
The glass has gone on it, but so what? It'll still be worth some, I think.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, I'll put it in my head and I'll have my barbers. Blue done. Yeah, it's a barber's I used to go to when I was a kid. It's no longer a barber's, it's now a dentist. So for a bit of nostalgia, I'll keep it.
Yeah. Oh, we got some chat beef. The Welsh contingent are all going at each other. I don't know what we should be fucking camaraderie and comrades.
Exactly. Love. Put down the gloves and pick up the mugs. Who never killed anyone?
Yeah. Pick up the cold Amsterdam tea mug. Fucking it's cold now, but I'll still drink it.
Oh, I was making a cup of tea there. What a nuisance. Don't put my kettle on. What time are we on? It's only 10 o'clock. I can still use my good morning mug.
Yeah.
I need an afternoon nutter one now. Or loose nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I found my Amsterdam mug up on the shelf behind a load of others. I hadn't used it for about a year, so I thought, fucking hell, that's been hidden for a long time. I'm fucking getting that out. I got a few. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to mugs.
Was it you that had a video with I saw a video the other day or a short, and they had one of them knuckle duster mugs, like a black mug with a silver knuckle duster handle.
No.
I had one, but I was going to say on the video, don't use them because they all. I had one, and I bought my brother one, and both of them the handles fall off eventually. Crap.
Yeah.
Why's my kettle taking so long? So horrible this weather, horrible. Good for me roses, but
in a way, I'm glad I've got to stay in and wait for deliveries today because no, it's not very nice. Like I said yesterday, the cloud was down on the mountain all day, so we had like a fine mist coming from the cloud all day, and it was just even when I went out in the afternoon, it was still the cloud was still down.
Yeah, take it out right.
Today's the same.
Yeah, you know, right back around the area, and I was like, we might as well give this a miss today because no good walking around castles and dripping down rain.
No, I don't mind so much with my GoPro because it's supposed to be waterproof. But I know my phone isn't. I haven't got a big fancy phone or whatever. I'll go, you bear.
I wasn't thinking to
I don't like getting my phone out in the rain.
Morning.
Morning, Bear. How's it going, fella?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Nato, you all right, buddy?
Yes, man, you, matey.
Yeah, good, thanks, bro.
Yeah, you're coming to see us. I hope you've got your passport ready.
Yeah, fuck you, I've got it on the ready, man. On the ready.
Good. We'll ask you for it on the way in. On the way in, usually the police will pull you over and they'll say, right, we're just doing a quick search. Do you have any weapons on you? And when you say no, they'll go to the car, they'll get a few baseball bats for you, and they'll say, there you go. That's the usual drill.
Yeah, no, I was asked, mate, if I wanted to come, and when he said who he was going to see, I was like, yeah, man.
Come for a cup. Come for a cuppa with a nipper.
And to be honest, I feel like the last time I met you, Nutter, unfortunately, it was on a bit of fucking crazy circumstances, wasn't it?
A bit of crazy. It was a full fucking crazy day. Bad shit. I was a babysitter for the entire day
So yeah, it'd be nice to see you without having to babysit, you know?
without me holding onto a lunatic's hand. It was a fun day. It was just crazy.
Crazy baby.
There's crazy behaviour going on in the chat. I might have to dish out some yellow cards in a minute.
Get him, Ministry. Get him. Get him. Mugshot and lot of
Get him! Get him!
They're not being too offensive to each other at the moment.
But that's what I always say. Me, if they're just having an argument, fair dues. But when someone's saying this, that, and your mum's this and all that, that's stupid, isn't it? I can't see the chat, by the way. I'll have a look.
Right, I've got to ask the question. This legendary Mac, yeah? Is he like for real, or is that just like a persona that, like an act that he puts on for the camera?
I think it's a persona because I've seen him when he's not so pissed up and he's a bit slow on turning the camera off. He's like, you can see the grin on his face. It's I personally think it's a persona. I like Mac, but he is a crybaby for going on the cesspit last night and crying about my videos. You know what I mean? Here's Mac now. I'll go you, Mac.
It's actually Mac. Hey!
Yo,
Hello, mate.
I'm not a crazy person. I've got a bit of a hangover now, so I have to be quiet a bit. But I'm not mad. I just don't like anything. I can be a bit mad though, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? It's YouTube. It's funny sometimes.
Hey.
Unless you wake up and you get clipped by Ministry every weekend, then it's even more funnier. Big up Ministry.
It's only a couple of videos. I've edited them now anyway.
No, it's fine, man. Honestly, it's fucking fine. Look, good. It's all
Have you
good.
seen what the peanut's done to me? He's got me dancing as fucking Shakira, man. You know what I mean?
You? What?
Yeah, he's got my head on his body.
Mate, I put my phone number on YouTube last night, and I got like, I don't know, like, here we go, fucking another private call. For fuck's sake,
You shouldn't have done that, man. Fucking hell, bro.
I'm just gonna get ripped, and I gotta go.
Mac, bro, never put your fucking number online, for fuck's sake.
No. Oh,
People will terrorize you, man.
If I put my number online, all I'd get would be debt fucking recovery. You know what I mean? We found you.
Debt recovery.
No, I don't get any bailiffs after the last episode with the bailiffs at my house. I don't even get threatening letters anymore.
They've all give up.
I got a letter back saying unrecoverable debt. Went to court, got the debt squashed because it was for a TV license. It wasn't. I didn't have a TV license. Didn't need one. I'd filled all the forms in not to have one. And yeah, like I say, come on, he's trying to threaten me and everything, man. So he put his
These
foot through me.
companies that buy debt, these companies that buy someone's like debt, that's bullshit, man.
Well, that's what it was. I think, man. Ramsey's or something, or Ramsgate or somebody that was.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I had,
he told me he was going to ring. He said, "I'm going to ring Teesside. I'm going to ring Cleveland Police." So, right, ring Cleveland Police. Tell them whose front they're on and what they've just told you, and they'll say, "Get off his front, dickhead." Yeah, threatened me. He come to my house. He's going to do all sorts. He said, "I'll bring a team down." And will you?
The only thing I'm sick of hearing, right, from like security guards, shopkeepers, fucking probably bailiffs, is they're always so cocksure that the police will take their side. It annoys me.
I said, phone the police and you give them my name, give them my address, tell them that I've threatened that if you don't get off my front, I'm going to be violent. And the police will say, "Well, get off his front."
yeah, I had a debt company after me. I had a car on finance. I was paying it, paying it. Fucking smashed the car. Insurance claim, right? The insurance claim was fucking to be paid direct to the company. the full payment for the car, and because the insurance company like took a month extra to pay, the company tried to fucking charge me for that month, and then added another, and in the end they got that pissed off with coming to the door that
Hey, dickhead,
they
call me crybaby again. I'll come round your house and I'll fuck your mum in front of you, you little bitch, and then we'll see who's a fucking crybaby. You fucking get me, you little fucking tit. You want to play games on the fucking mat, you're going to fucking lose. It's 10:10 in the morning. You're calling me a fucking crybaby, you silly little bitch. You fucking get me. Anyone else in the fucking chat, get my fucking number off the cesspit last month. Fucking ring me. Come and get buried in my garden.
Taken by this warning from the legendary Matt. He's a savage animal who should not be underestimated.
I will rip your fucking throat out, you
he's gone.
He was very
He's off
angry.
his head.
Definitely very touchy. I only said he was a crybaby.
Hasn't he just turned around? Hasn't he just turned around and said that he's locked all his doors because he's scared? Honestly, I can't work that guy out. Man. Can't work him out.
I don't know why he's so triggered off the video. And he just because I called him a crybaby. That's not offensive, is it?
No, well, no. Now I know what it's like to be on a cesspit.
Well, that's about the loudest my channel's been, apart from when I had Zara and Raver Lindsay on together.
Oh no, I've had gamer on my panel. Jesus, try to tell gamer like at past 7 in the morning can't swear. Jeez.
Yeah, I haven't had the pleasure of gamer on the channel.
Lucky you.
I've had midnight on my panel. Yeah, I had midnight on my panel. Good morning.
Aldi, I can't believe that. I can't believe he just came back on to say he was gonna fornicate with my mother or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sort of coming to the conclusion that he's got issues, major issues. He seems to be arguing with everyone over nothing on YouTube at the moment.
Major fucking issues, bro. Jeez.
Over, innit?
He makes my issues seem like not such a big issue. I mean, damn.
That was life anyway, Bear. How you doing?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good in the hood.
Any further forward with the young'un and that?
With the what, mate?
With the young'un?
You went all muffled. With the what, broken knee?
With the young'un going to school and that? With the
Oh yeah.
Good. You've got to keep on it if you don't.
We're getting there, mate.
Good.
But like you said, it's one of those things you have to keep on at them, don't you?
Yeah. If you don't keep asking how far it is, they'll just wait 6 months and then tell you. No, you have to keep ringing up because it's like a monthly thing with them things. They sit on a monthly panel thing. So as long as you ring them up somewhere around the first of the month, they should tell you the results of the panel.
I think someone's like going out to a nursery, mate, to do some like observing, to watch like around other kids and to see what they pick up on and stuff. I think. But to be fair, mate, I was saying like the missus last night, she's come on leaps and bounds, though, mate. Even like with like a talking.
Yeah.
Like she's saying so much, mate, in the last few weeks. It's unreal. So. What the missus doesn't want.
Isn't it? It's finding ways to teach them, like I say, it's not, you can't teach kids like that same way as you can teach everybody else. You have to find a way they'll learn and then do it that way and repeat it lots. But you know what it's like to walk about with two lunatics all day. Me and Gamer were behind you. I was touching everything and Gamer was falling on everything.
Yeah, I think my missus was saying something along the lines of the only thing she doesn't want is where she's obviously like speaking a bit and stuff now. She doesn't want someone coming out and going, "Oh, she's all right. She was just a late developer." Because
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? There's clearly still more to it than that. But no, she's doing really well, man. Really well.
That's how the fob you off anyway. Maybe it's like we'll go another 6 months and see how they go. And like say before you know it, your kid, well, Grace, she's in second year senior. She's just now got out of reception level reading and writing.
Oh, okay.
She's now she can do everything mostly herself now. You know what I mean? I have to help her with her shoes, but that's about it. She still can't read and write very well, but I'm 47. I can't write my name. Doesn't make no difference.
No, doesn't really define you as a person, mate. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I'm sort of obviously I went to school, but I left school with no qualifications or anything. But you know, my writing's atrocious because I write left-handed, and but I've managed. You know, I've got by without any qualifications and that. You know.
I left school with 7 GCSEs, but I couldn't really write my own name. But still can't. I use the word processor to do the exams, but they say I've got ADHD, dyspraxia, slight autistic or whatever it is, autistic spectrum thing, but it doesn't stop me doing anything I want to.
No,
that's what I mean, mate. Don't really stop nothing, mate. It's just the name, isn't it? Like when you turn around and say, "Oh, I've got autism," or "I've got this," it's just a name, man. Like a lot of people will struggle in certain things, but they'll go on to prosper in other sectors. You know, like better than your average person, even. So.
Yeah, so I got the gift of the gab, you know what I mean? I can't read and write, but I can left and right, and that'll do me. You know what I mean? I can talk to people instead.
All I will say, mate, is being a dad to my kids, mate, and my daughter, it is nothing but other than a fucking pleasure, mate. You know?
Like, definitely. People say, I wouldn't want a day off. Why would I want to miss a day of it?
It's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
As much as they drive us nuts and drive us fucking crazy and that, like, couldn't be without your kids.
No, well, that's the thing. If you you know, you do things with your kids, because like a lot of kids today are left to their own devices with what they do, and the kids that get more interaction from parents are the more well-adjusted kids.
Yeah,
for definitely, you know.
No more better to spending time and it make memories. Like you say, we're not all here. Well, none of us are here forever. It's what the memories your kids in it. Like you say, same as this YouTube. That's why I don't do any of the thing. I want my kids and grandkids to look back and go, "There's Granddad Nutter there. But he only had done this and that." Don't want them looking back saying they said horrible things to people and
that's it. I took the time to sort of make my kids come fishing with me, make them come wild camping with me, and you know, obviously they're at the age where they all like their devices and stuff, but sort of I made sure I kept that connection of, you know, stuff that passing on stuff that I like to do, even if they don't do it themselves. You know, showing them how to play a guitar, even though I didn't teach them really. You know, my son is an accomplished guitarist because he taught himself the same as I did, and all I did was really show him a few chords and say, you know, I had to teach myself, and because I can't teach you music, so I can't read it, and he was away. You know, it's things you share with your kids and do with your kids is what they remember, like you said.
Exactly. Find something that you got in common. Like say, my son is a proper computer addict, but I've got retro gaming things, so. I mean, says we'll play some old games together, you know what I mean? I play the drum, well, I can play the drums, it's been some time, but so when my daughter was like, get into an instrument, so she plays guitar, you know what I mean? Grace likes climbing everything and touching everything, so that's all right with me. Let's go climb some trees and jump off roofs.
Yeah.
Isn't it? You see, the little one just does a bit of everything.
Yeah, my my son's right into his gaming and everything. He's 28 now, but a couple of comments there about
Ministry, you got a 28-year-old son.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You've got a 28-year-old son.
Yeah.
Fuck.
My oldest kid's 15.
Yeah.
You don't even look old. I'm not going to ask you how old you are, but you don't even look old enough to have a 28-year-old son, man.
I'm 48.
You my dad?
Yeah. No, I'm 48.
You're 48. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
What do you eat? You look alright for fucking 48, don't you?
Believe it or not, the size and weight of me, I don't eat a lot. I survive mainly on fucking tea and coffee.
I need to get some of that tea and coffee you're drinking, lad.
I'm not much for breakfast or anything, so I might have like a snack at lunchtime, or if I have a lunch, then in the evening I'll just have a piece of toast or, like Sparky's favourite beans on toast is one of my favourites. Or I'll have a couple of eggs or something. I'm not one for doing, big meals. I can't do, even though, I look as if I probably could demolish big meals. I can't eat big meals. But yeah, I think I'm just under 14.5 stone at the minute. But I've got not really got any fat on me, just a little bit. When I finished playing rugby, I was 15 odd years ago, maybe more. I was fucking 16.5, 17 stone. No fat. So I used to eat a bit more.
Sparky, you look old enough to have a 33-year-old.
I know, I was about to say, Sparky, we're not blowing smoke up your ass, bro.
Sparky has two papers.
Look out, Sparky.
Only joking, Sparky. You do not look old enough to have a 33-year-old son, mate.
Right or wrong, he's the man. He's the one to get the secrets off because he's in his 70s and.
I know, actually.
In his late 40s, like 50 maybe,
It must be that Welsh blood.
It must be. I'm born and raised till sort of 14, 15 in England, and I've been in Wales ever since. But my brother did the the DNA testing.
Yeah.
Find out your genealogy. And we know that my dad's side of the family are Irish. We knew that anyway. One generation from Ireland, and my nan's side of the family are Manx. One generation from leaving the island. So my brother did a genealogy test, and it came back that we're 98.2%. Our DNA is 98.2% pre-Roman Britain. So that's before the Saxons and before the Vikings and everybody came. So, I've got just watered down a little bit with a tiny bit of Scandinavian blood, 1.2% Scandinavian blood or DNA, which is pretty interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, man, like a proper Englishman. No, proper Britain.
Yeah, proper Britain, proper Celt. So,
God knows where I'm. 99% borough, probably.
99% borough.
Yeah, 1% Parmo.
I was going to say, the Parmo's got to come into it somewhere.
That's the 1% of my DNA. It's got to be Parmo, the Mount of Eck.
I have Cheats Parmos. I do from Farm Foods occasionally.
Yeah.
Have you seen the cheese sandwiches?
Oh yeah.
They're
Yeah,
like
man.
breaded ham with a piece of cheese in them. It's like
Yeah.
a fake parmo, if you like, but they're lovely as a snack or as a meal. But you
But
know,
what you could do with three is put some bechamel sauce on the top of it when it's cooked, yeah, and then put loads of cheddar sauce on top of that. Put it underneath the grill, and there's practically a parmo, just breaded pork, innit? Fifth
yeah,
figure.
that's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, don't you making me hungry? I'll have to go and have a pucker pie in a minute.
Yeah, I've like I said, I wasn't up as early as usual this morning. But I'm not a breakfast person, but I'm actually a bit hungry at the minute because the last couple of days I've got up and had porridge, which is something I do in the winter. I have porridge with natural fruit syrup and nuts.
Thanks very much for having us up. In a bit. See you in a bit, in a bit, chat.
Nice one. Just me and Bear left.
No, I'm still here, mate. I've just put myself on mute. So.
Yeah, I can't believe Mac was so fucking triggered.
Like I say, I've only ever seen the guy about, and every time I've seen him, it's fucking and I always think like, surely like no one can be that angry, right? It's got to be some kind of persona.
Yeah, I'll get an earful when I go on flavors, I expect.
And that's why I've just always thought that maybe just does it as a laugh. Maybe it's a character, like almost.
Yeah, he's not going to get any more than a humorous reaction from me. You know what I mean? I'm just going, it's just when he started, then I just started laughing and put the video on. Big up the Woolly back. Yeah, I got, like I said, I was a bit shocked that I got kids at 28, but I think I'm at a count of 12 grandkids at the minute, which is good fun at Christmas and birthdays. Oh, I can hear my eating bubbling. I'm going to turn it off before I spend another fucking £20 note on gas. Oops. Big up, Aldi. Yeah. Snowing here, snowing. Raining here, snowy. It's snowing here, rainy. It's warm here, but it's wet and warm. The mountain's still shrouded in fucking clouds.
Oh, sorry, mate. Let's go grab. Put my lad out on. Shit.
Did you get your phone back, or is it going to take a while?
Nah, I got it back yesterday, mate. It looks good as new. In fact, better than new.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And luckily, I didn't lose any of the content either, which was the main concern, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I don't know what like you were saying yesterday. I don't know what the fuck changing a screen has got to do with the memory, because, like I say, I had my iPod Touch done and it had nothing to do with the memory at all. It's just, lift the screen and just remove the little chip and put the new screen in. It's got nothing to do with the thingy, memory. Right. Peeps in the chat, I'm going to have to mute myself while I change devices. I've just fired up my laptop in the other room, so I'm going to be gone a second.
It's bloody raining. Oh!
Yeah, Slim's got wet rain.
So yeah, I will do a live at some point, or maybe a little short or a video or something, mate. Just to say thanks to my subscribers, mate, that helped me get my phone fixed, man.
Yeah.
If it weren't for those guys, I probably wouldn't have been able to get it fixed for a good while. So yeah, it's much appreciated.
Yes, no, it's good when like a community comes together like that, because obviously the people who helped you really appreciate your fucking content and that, and that's why you've got the amount of subs you've got and how it's growing quickly is because fucking people, like your content. It's not the norm, is it? It's just got that edge. It's interesting and a bit more interesting than just chasing police cars and all that stuff. Morning, Kathy.
Yeah. I recently, mate, I've been trying to mix it up a little bit, so it's not always the same, and with that, unfortunately, sometimes videos will be uploaded on the channel, and they might not be the most exciting videos or whatever, but
yeah,
I'm one of these people who have always said that I believe you've got to show both sides ministry. You can't just go out there, right, and show these fucking arsehole security, these arsehole police. Like, when you're coming across a good guy, you need to still be highlighting that. And I think there's a lot that don't. I think there's a lot that, unless they're confrontational videos, a lot of people, I don't think you end up seeing the other side on their channels, only the confrontations. I don't really agree with that.
No,
credit where credit's due.
You got to show both sides, and there's definitely a place for, still auditing the police, because they are becoming more, whether we like it or not, they're becoming less prevalent on the street and more militarized.
They're brutal, mate. Like,
you see far more normal police officers, and when I say normal, I mean normal, say, car or beat Bobby, not PSO, and they look militarized. Tasers, 2 different radios, 2 cameras, baton, spray. You know what I mean? It's it's just getting ridiculous. So it definitely needs highlighting.
Well, you're probably going to see a video probably tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. And that there, man, I approach a copper. Okay, he is dealing with someone, although I didn't like the way he was gripping this woman up, yeah? And all because I approached him with a camera, man. He fucking sticks the fucking pepper spray him off. Okay, he doesn't obviously release any pepper spray, but he certainly fucking pulled out of its little fucking pocket, mate, and fucking starts waving it in my face.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Brutal,
if you pull it out like that, you are prepared to use it. I know it is used as a visual deterrent to stop people showing off or whatever, but if you put it out, you don't put it out unless you're prepared to use it.
Oh, mate, he was prepared to use it. Yeah. Like I say, he's like, get back. I'm like, no. And then he pulls it out, mate. I'm like, okay. Not in so many words, but...
I don't think I'd fancy being pepper sprayed.
Not in so many words, but I was like, Whoa, man. What you doing sticking that in my face? Eh?
Yeah.
There, you watched that I shared. No, man. What have you shared, bro? I need to watch it. I'll have a look. Mate.
Yeah, that's true, boss. Yeah, it is sort of fight fire with fire attitude, but
You know what? I'll be fair and say that a lot of the time, it's fair to say I think the police don't exactly have the most easiest job in the world. And yeah, they are kind of up against it this day and age.
yeah,
However, they still do act in ways that they don't really have to, man. Like, I don't know. I agree with that. Like, with the way things
yeah.
are and that they have to be like that, but there's still got to be
It,
reasonable grounds for being like that, you know?
yeah, it is. It's you can see it the way they sort of, just say 3 or 4 of them approached you. 2 of them will try and sort of flank you to your sides and sort of be in your peripheral vision, and that's a military tactic. It's so you can't concentrate on what's happening at the side of you because you're trying to concentrate on the person who's standing right in front of you, and
Yeah.
it's to make people feel uncomfortable because they're there, but you can't quite see them, and they're there. It's weird military tactics.
And they just don't care, mate. Like, so for instance, I don't want to give too much away of the video, but basically, I end up having a word with the superior the superior copper on there, right?
Yeah,
And I stress my concerns to them. They don't seem like they're taking it all that seriously. And then when he approaches the guy that stuck the pepper spray in my face, mate, he just stood there with a smirk on his face, even like at his superior. And I'm like, mate, you clearly know that, like, it just shows that how comfortable they are, that they know that when these complaints come in about them, yeah, I
yeah,
think they're pretty reassured that nothing's really going to happen. Oh yeah, put a
yeah,
complaint in. That copper weren't acting like someone like shit. I'm having a complaint put in against me. It was
yeah.
just a big smirk on his face, like it was a big joke.
Yeah, so a lot of them take it in it as especially because they know nothing's going to happen. They're not going to get a reprimand or anything. They know they think it's funny.
Also, could I ask a question to the chat? This is for you as well, Ministry, right? Has anybody ever needed the police for something? Whether I don't know, maybe a house has been burgled, maybe you've had something stolen of yours, maybe is there ever a time when people have needed the coppers, right? And they either haven't turned up or they've give you just a crime number or
Yeah, it's happened to me.
I see a
Yeah,
lot of that.
recently.
However, on that day, what led to 4 police cars turning up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 coppers for a shoplifter?
Yeah,
Now, listen, I'm not condoning shoplifting. No one should be shoplifting. But how come they've got all those resources for a shoplifter, but yet they don't seem to respond when the average member of the public needs police assistance? It baffles me.
no,
Baffles
I
the life out of me.
reported because I live in a town, right in the town centre. Next door, there's an empty shop that's being renovated into a fast food place. And there was kids out the back destroying a roof. So I thought, right, I got to report it. So I did it through Messenger, which is the easiest and quickest way to do it. Did it through Messenger. Contacted local police, Gwent police. They asked me if it was my property, and I said no, it's my neighbour's property. So they said, oh, there's not really anything we can do unless they make a complaint, but we'll just give you a crime number. Didn't send anyone out. The kids called us thousands of pounds worth of damage. I ended up getting hold of the bloke at his other takeaway in another town by messenger. You know, how people order food and whatnot. And he came over and and came and looked at the damage himself, like, you know what I mean? But the police never ever turned up for it. Never turned up. And that they caused, if not late hundreds, like thousands of pounds worth of damage to the roof. Like,
fucking hell. Yeah, they just don't seem to respond for those things you think they would respond for, but they seem to be there over the things that, yeah, they should still be responding to, but you see them turn up to some of these incidents and you're like, fucking hell, did it really take that many coppers? Because every time I've ever had an interaction with a copper, right, in the sense of the auditing interactions, and they're kind of questioned about certain things. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just weird. It just seems to me like they're even the police have got their priorities wrong.
Oh, they're all ass backwards, aren't they? Morning, Matt. Excellent fucking live last night, fella. Fucking good quiz. Really, really good quiz. And I was surprised.
I got Blackburn was live.
Oh, it was funny. It was a really, 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 really funny, happy, good laugh live quiz. Fucking really, really good.
I know, I'm meeting Matt soon. Well overdue.
Yeah. Big up, Godson. Yeah, everyone was on fire with the comments and all last night. It was funny. Oh, Godson's in. I've usually got to play my Matt Lucas video when he comes in, because I am George Dawes to Godson.
Godson, is that the one that tried getting on my panel that time and I was a bit of a dick towards?
Don't know.
If it is, they'll soon put yes in the chat, mate. Yeah, apologies, Godson, mate. Apologies. I can only apologise, mate.
I couldn't have been watching that. I don't know. I can't remember.
No, it was a while back, mate. It was a few weeks ago, and he tried coming on. He'd never been on the panel before, ministry, and a lot was going on. A lot of people had made kind of things, public threats towards attacks towards the channel and things like that, mate. And yeah, I was probably being a little bit paranoid, man. So
yeah,
again, apologies.
Aldi, I didn't win the quiz. AC Sniffer won the quiz. His brain was a little bit bigger than mine.
We spoke to Andrew, ministry.
Yeah. He was on Cesspit last night when I jumped on to speak to Mac, and I spoke to him a little bit on flavors after that. And we had a few texts last night back and forth. So
is he all right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he's all good. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, a few people have been asking me, but I sort of, I didn't. When he sort of did his channel, whatever, and went quiet, I didn't. I'm not the sort of person to force the issue and start ringing every 5 or texting every 5 minutes, and I'll waited for him to contact me. Really,
Yeah. No, like I keep saying, mate. As long as he's all right. As long as he's all right, that's good.
Yeah, he's been having days where he's like a few days at a time where he hasn't had a drink now, so he's definitely cutting down and starting to wean himself away from it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was on Mark Kelly's as well, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Andrew, he was floating around a bit last night. Yeah, AC Sniffer did me on a tiebreaker question. We had 6 points each, and he done me on the tiebreaker. We both got the answer right because it was a YouTube related answer, but AC picked me fair and square. Fair and square. Who can it be now? Good song that is by Men at Work. I'm glad I missed that, Mr. Beautiful Blues, if I'm honest. Don't know if Andrew will be watching yet or up yet this morning. Kathy, he was on a couple of lives last night with Flavs and that. He's been enjoying chilling out with Flavs and that on panel, especially late when it's really nice and chilled. Is it snowy? I've got it on greatest hits, but I don't know if it's a special edition one with B-sides on it. There's a big album and it's got lots of weird. It must be the B-sides of Men at Work. Hell of a band. You might be listening, Kathy. But he'll be back. He's just taking a hiatus, that's all, for a little bit from his own channel. Nice one, LD. I'll take that. I'll take the win. So I muted myself and my missus was just coming past. She's waiting for hospital transport. Big up, Mac. I don't know where Bear's gone. I'll be going to the kitchen soon anyway for fucking More latte. I haven't had nearly enough coffee yet today. I've only had like 3 coffees and 2 teas. I'm not sure which album I'll do, to be honest. I've got a couple, but I'm not sure. I know Who Could It Be Now is on the extended greatest hits one. I got it on disc, but I'm gonna have to put it in my iTunes and put it all over onto my phone because my little iPod Touch is full of music at the moment. There you go. There's some vinyl knowledge. Yeah, some vinyl history. It's 2 different copies of Down Under single. Oh, I can do without sugar, Matt. I stopped having sugar a good while ago, but I do have sweeteners, which is just as bad. They're not very good for you. Nice t-shirt. Boss has probably been cooking joints since 4:30, Matt. He's been up since 4:30, so he's been cooking joints since then, I expect. Yeah, it was a hell of a joint of beef you were cooking, though, boss. Fucking hell. Oh, went a bit slow and dead then.
Sorry, mate. Sorting myself
That's all right.
Sorting myself out, mate. What time have you been up since today, Ministry? About fucking 4 again?
No, 6 o'clock this morning, but I was up a bit later last night, so.
Early bird catches the worm and all that.
Yeah. But I am an early riser anyway. It's just force of habit from when I was working. Like, my body clock is just set 6 o'clock in the morning. So, but yeah, 6 was late because the last couple of weeks I've been getting up at like fucking 3:30 and 4 o'clock.
Yeah, fuck that.
Morning, Bobby.
Oi.
I'm probably gonna do about another 10 minutes and call her live then, I think. I would have done 2 hours and I was going to go on another device, but I think I'll just chill and watch a bit of YouTube.
Bit of YouTube. Ooh.
YouTube, I've got some rugby league recorded. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I know the score. Not happy. Wales lost to the Cook Islands yesterday in the fucking Rugby League World Cup.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Cook Islands have got a good team though. Got to be honest. Yeah, all their players play for top teams.
I thought fucking Wales were right up there when it comes to rugby.
Yeah, a bit different with rugby league. It's there's not that many rugby league teams in Wales.
Is there not?
No, a lot of their players who play rugby league for Wales have been poached as youngsters to go and play rugby league from rugby union clubs. So,
What is it? The Wasps.
yeah,
They've gone into administration, haven't they?
that's ridiculous. That's
crazy.
absolutely
I
ridiculous.
see it the other day. And I mean, I don't follow rugby, but I remember the Wasps right from back when I was younger. I did used to follow the rugby. I used to play a lot of rugby. And yeah, when I see that, I was like, fucking hell, the Wasps gone into administration. They were a massive club once, weren't they?
Yeah, I saw it like last week or whatever, but they're still a fucking Premiership club. So God knows what's gone on there. Overpaying players, or God knows what's going on. But they have been moving around. So they were the London Wasps, but they've been having to move around. And I think they last settled in Coventry. At whatever Coventry Stadium is. So I'm presuming they must have had to pay a massive rent on that. But it's mad that, like you say, a club of that size, God knows what happened to their ground in London. But they've, like I said, they've moved around, and I think they are based in fucking Coventry at the moment.
It's mad. I didn't realise they were still a Premiership club as well.
Yeah,
when I see that, I just assumed maybe they'd gone down the pecking order like over the years.
No, still a Premiership club. Wasps got around the wage cap by buying their players' houses.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy behaviour, as Filmboy would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a bit gutted at Masters Flash last night because I wanted to go back and have a look at the cesspit this morning. So unless
I think it's going to go back up. I think the live's going to go back up. I think it's just being tweaked a little bit so it can go back up.
Yeah. Well, that's the best way, isn't it? Just with something like that, take it straight down and fucking edit out the naughty bits.
Fuck's sake. Masters is a fucking sausage, you get me?
Like I said, I haven't watched any of Masters fucking, but he's just blown up over the last couple of weeks. But I can't.
It's surprising what smoking. It's surprising what smoking a bit of tinfoil on a panel can do for you, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Never heard of the guys, and then all of.
Yeah, I like dance music, but I can't be doing with all that fairground music stuff.
One way to make yourself fucking relevant.
Big up, man. Morning, shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles. Shits and giggles. How's the new car coming on, Ministry? Is it all right? Is it doing you good?
What's that, Bear?
I said, how's the new car?
Oh, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I just got to take it up to my mate and get him to do a few things to it for me. Just full service before winter. But yeah, it's all right. Little Fiat van, so.
Nice. Get all your fishing gear in there, won't you?
Yeah, all the fishing gear and the dogs. So, I'm I'm gonna have to call this one now because my missus is.
Yeah, no worries, pal. Nice chatting to you.
Yeah, I can't be asked to swap devices, so.
No, it's all good, mate. I need to get on with my day and that, to be honest, as well.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
No, sound, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm sure I'll catch you later on or something.
Yeah, nice one, Bear.
No worries, man. And everyone in the
fella.
chat as well. Enjoy your day. Take care. Bye.
Cheers, everyone, for watching. I'm just gonna play a video out like I do, cut it, not drag this out, and I've got like my missus waiting for a transport. Wants a bit of telly on, so I can't be asked to swap devices and shit. So I'll play a video out, and that'll be the end of me. And see you all in the chat. Cheers for watching. I've had really good numbers again this morning, so cheers, everybody.
Excuse me, fucker, but who do you think you are to come here acting like a complete dog shit? Mentally incapable, monkey fingering, white dog shit eating, nana banging, fucking bin dipping junkie cunt who likes to project your own insecurity and flaws onto others. Now fuck off and look for used needles in a city center public toilet. Bastard cunty fuckwit wanker spaz. Ha 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 prick.